morning, everyone. It's Miss Rose again, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the types of safe range three-factor questions there are. So there are two types. The first one, type A, is when you have to calculate the safe dose range. And range means this number to that number. So you're pretty much finding the minimum and the maximum dosages. So you have to do the low or the minimum and the high or the maximum dose. There is another type of safe range question. This question, all they ask is the order safe? Here I've produced an example of type A. And then we're going to come over here, and this is an example of type B. So type B is the order safe? So here students struggle because there is no real GPS. What am I solving for? The answer doesn't even give you a clue. The answer is yes or no. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start with the regular safe range question. I'm going to work that, and then we're going to come back over here. So let's backtrack. All right. So here we have the order, and they want the safe dose range. So they want the minimum milligrams per dose, and that's usually given, or they want the maximum milligrams per dose. So I am literally going to focus on this information and the patient weight. That is it. So my minimum is 30. That's the first name. The first name's 30. The last name is milligrams per kilogram per day. So we're going to start with Mr. 30 milligrams per kilogram per day. That is the low dose. The high dose, his name is 60. Last name, milligrams per kilogram per day. 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. And all we are going to do now is to work to get milligrams and dose. I search for milligrams. I need to get rid of kilograms. I need to get rid of day to get dose. So I do 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds times 150 pounds, one patient. And I do the same exact thing here. 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds times 150 pounds, one patient. Okay, kilograms we cancel. Pounds cancel. I'm not done. I need to get to dose. So this is Q 8 hours. So 1 day, 3 doses. 1 day, 3 doses. And while I'm going to ask Susan to work out these answers for us, so we would have a minimum and a maximum dose. While she's doing that, we're going to go over here. And we're going to look at this question. Is the order safe? What's the GPS? So this is the trick. Okay? So here we have the range. This is the law. That's the law. It's like the red light. Okay? So we are trying to check the physician or the nurse practitioner's order. Right? We want to know if this order, okay, if it fits between these two numbers. So this is the range, is 30 to 60 milligrams per kilogram per day. And what we have the order is in 55 milligrams. 55 milligrams of gentamicin IV every 8 hours. Well, 55 milligrams is one dose. We're giving that dose IV, and we're going to give that dose every 8 hours. So 55 milligrams is one dose. We have two different things. This is milligrams per dose, but the range is milligrams per kilogram per day. So what we're going to do, this is the key, this is the golden information. Change the order to look like the range. So you're going to change the order. So you're going to change 55 milligrams per dose into milligrams per kilogram per day. So this would be our GPS. It's almost like you're marrying the dose. You have to marry the dose to fit in the family, right? So you're going to change this dose. We're going to get married, and when you're married, your new last name is going to be milligrams per kilogram per day. So our new last name, milligrams per kilogram per day. And who is getting married? The order, 55 milligrams per dose. That's that maiden name. And then we're going to do, is it 3 doses, 1 day? So we have day. So with milligram, we have day. Now we just need kilograms, right? And so we're going to do, the kilograms has to go on the bottom. Just pop it there. Trust the process. 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds times 1 patient over 150 pounds. Pounds cancel. We say kilograms, and we're done. That will be 55 times 3 times 2.2 divided by 150. Okay? And we're going to pop over here. We're going to ask Susan to work this one out for us as well. But we're going to pop back over here. Susan, what's my answer for the minimum? All right, so we have 681.8. And the maximum, 1363.6. All right, and that's all milligrams per dose. Sometimes the question might even ask you, is the order safe at this point? So this might say, is the order safe? And I always say to students, take a breath, pause. Don't just say yes or no, stop. Okay, because this is a mistake I made. I do all this work and then I pick the wrong answer. Okay? So the order is 55 milligrams per dose. So I have to stop. Is 55 between 681 and 1363? No. Okay, so the order is not safe. All right, so because they wanted the minimum and the maximum, you had to work all of it. This is a time-consuming question. Yes, I know. But if they ask you for the minimum and the maximum, you have to do it. Now, this question, they do not ask you for the minimum or the maximum. All they want is the order safe? That is it. You do not have to work the minimum or the maximum. You do not. So we're going to change the order to look like the safe range. The order is getting married, right? The new last name is going to be milligrams per kilogram per day. So we're changing the order. We set that up, and my new answer here, 55 times 3 times 2.2 divided by 160 is 2.4 milligrams per kilogram per day. Now you say, is this within the safe range? Is 2.4 milligrams per kilogram per day between 30 and 60 milligrams per kilogram per day? The answer is no. Okay? Some students, they want to work the minimum, they want to do the maximum, and then they do the comparison. I understand that. I was like that once until my friend Olu taught me differently. But this is the point. Your test is timed. If you do the minimum and the maximum when you are not getting points for it, you're losing time. You're also introducing more opportunity for error. So what do I say to you? Marry that dose. Take that order, let it get married to the new last name is going to be the units of the range. So change the order into the range. Save yourself time and pass this test. Thank you.